So can you describe your first day at that college?
That was my first day, and the teacher scolded me. What
Some memorable incident from your childhood.
I was a very naughty kind of child when I was child. So I used to go
So
out.
did you get fracture in the elbow? We were all on a rickshaw and I was a small child, like I was about 5, 6 years old. My mother and my aunt were there on the rickshaw. Suddenly, a speed breaker came and hello.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, madam. How are you? Thank you for asking.
Uh, I'm also fantastic. What is your name?
My name is Ashwini, and I'm very happy to see you here. Actually,
Thank you so much. I am also happy to see you. Your name is Ashwini. Please tell me about yourself.
okay, madam. My name is Ashwini. As I told you, I am from Maharashtra, and I have 2 daughters. And if I talk about my family member, there are 5 members in my family. I have 2 daughters, and my husband and my mother-in-law. And recently, I started teaching in one school as a teacher. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Your father-in-law, mother-in-law, your husband, you?
No, my father-in-law passed away.
Okay. Okay. So your mother-in-law, you and your husband and your
Yes,
2 children.
and my 2 daughters.
Okay.
Yes,
You have 2 daughters. Okay.
yes,
That's great. So you are blessed with 2 daughters. Daughters are close to mothers, no?
yeah. Yes, they are very close to every daughters and every child close to their mothers
Yeah.
more than their father.
Right. So how old are your daughters?
My elder one is 6 year old and my younger one is 3 years old.
Okay. Okay. You have started teaching in a school.
Yes, in
Is-
private school.
Okay. Primary school?
Yes, it's primary school.
Okay. So what do you teach?
English itself. Third to sixth.
Okay. Classes 3 to 6. You teach English.
Yes.
Okay. So are you enjoying teaching?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very much enjoying because recently I started. Before that, I was full time homemaker, but I was not happy with that. So I wanted to do something new and something good. So right now I'm very much happy and I'm enjoying a lot
Okay.
because whenever students ask me whatever they have query and any question, so when I make them understand, so at that time I feel very happy.
Okay. So when did you join this job?
I joined in 18 June.
Okay,
This
you
year.
joined in June. Okay. So for 3, 4 months, you have been feeling very good, and this job feels new and exciting, right? So there is something
Yes.
new and exciting in your life, and before that, you were not happy as a homemaker, right? Okay, okay.
Because I always wanted to become a teacher. When I was since my childhood, I had a dream to become a teacher. So now I'm fulfilling my dream. So that's why I'm very much happy.
Okay,
I must say.
that's great. So you are really happy, and you wanted to become an English teacher only?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Because I'm very much fascinated towards English, and so that's why I want to become English teacher only. And
Okay.
I'm working my English spoken also. So that's why I'm here.
That is why you wanted to become an English teacher only, and you are working on your English right now. So you want your English to be even better, right?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Okay. So you want to be more fluent in English so that you can teach better.
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Do you speak English with your kids also?
Okay. In our school, and my school is in very small town, so everyone speak in Hindi language. But sometimes I try to speak with them English. But most of the time we use Hindi only.
No, no, I am saying, do you speak English with your own kids, your children, not school children?
Okay. I try to. I always try to speak with them in English, but they don't understand. Because everyone speaking our mother tongue, that is Marathi. So they, whenever I speak with them in English, so they start saying, "Mama, don't please don't speak in English. We don't understand."
Okay.
So sometimes I try to speak with them.
Your mother tongue
Yes.
is Marathi. You speak Hindi and English in school.
Yes.
So you know 3 languages.
Yes, ma'am.
What does your husband do?
He's also teacher in Marathi medium school.
Okay, Marathi medium school. Okay, your daughters study in the same school?
My elder one is studying in English medium school, but she's in another school.
Okay.
She has been studying in for 3 years. So that's why she's another school and I am in another school. But my younger one come with me.
Okay, younger one goes with you. She's in the same school. Okay, she's in
Yes.
your class only, which you teach?
No, ma'am. She's in nursery class.
She's in nursery, but
She's
you
3
are
years
teaching
old.
classes 3 to 6. So she's not in your
Yes, ma'am.
class. Okay. You bring her with yourself when you come back home?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
come back with her?
My school is very near to my house.
Okay.
So we someone called me.
Okay. You come back home with her.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing to improve your English?
Actually, I used to do many more things before joining my school, but nowadays I'm not getting that much time. I used to read. I used to speak on speaking application, and I used to watch conversational videos. And but nowadays I'm practicing only on one speaking application. That's it. But now I'm thinking that I should be consistent. So I want to be consistent.
Okay, so earlier you were watching English conversational videos and you were devoting
Yes.
more time to learning English. Now you are going to school, so you are only practicing on the app, right?
Yes.
So which
Mhm.
app are you using?
Experience app I use, and another is CB application.
Okay, you are
CB and
using Ace
experience.
Fluency and CV app. Are you only using the audio calls or you are
Yes,
using the video calls also?
only audio
Okay, so
audio calls only.
do you think it is improving your English?
Yes, it helped me a lot because when I was in initial day, at that time I was not able to make a single sentence.
Okay.
And whenever I used to speak with them, so I used to shiver. So now I'm able to express my point and views. So I have it helps me a lot.
Okay. So when you initially started with the audio calls on Ace Fluency and CV, you used to shiver when it came to speaking English with other
Yes, ma'am.
co-workers. But now you are at least able to make sentences. So you think that they have really helped you. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
So it's, I think, good if you just keep speaking on these apps and do a little listening if possible after you come back from school. Should I give you a speaking activity?
Yeah, ma'am. Definitely.
Okay. You used to go to college?
Yes. Yeah. Before getting married,
Okay.
I did. I used to go to college.
Okay. So which was your college?
My college was Jantar Junior College. My college name was it was intermediate college.
So which
After that,
degree?
I did diploma. I completed only diploma in
Okay.
computer.
Okay. You completed diploma in computers from that college. So can you describe your first day at that college? You remember?
Okay. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my first day. At that time, actually, I did not know how to operate a computer, and I started learning that. So that was my first day, and so I was not able to start computer even. So
Okay.
I started doing something wrong, and first that was my first day, and teacher scolded me, "What you are doing?" And you want to become a computer. Engineering. I wanted to become computer engineer, but you don't have any basic knowledge about computer. So that was my first day, and it was very embarrassing moment for me. So yes, that's it. First day, it was very worst day for me.
Okay, okay. So that was your first day. There you had to study computer engineering and you could not even start the computer. So you got scolded by the teacher. She said that you wanted to become a computer engineer and you didn't even have basic knowledge of computers and you got embarrassed in front of the class. She said that in the front of whole class, right?
No, it was
Okay.
computer lab. So
Okay.
I was only there.
Okay, okay. She said that in the
But
lab there was nobody else. Okay, but still
yes.
you got embarrassed because it was your first day. So then what else did you do on your first day?
I met with my friends, but that all were new for me. But otherwise, day was good. And at first day, I got my one friend. She's still very close to me, and
Okay.
yes, still we are connected to each other.
Okay. On your first day of college, you made one friend who is still connected with you. You are still in touch with each other. Okay, that's great.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about your first audio call, which you did for your English speaking practice. Tell me your experience when you made your first audio call on Ace Fluency or CV. On which app did you make your first audio call?
On Experience, I started using Experience first. After that, I started using a CV application.
Yeah.
So,
Tell me about your
so I
first audio call on Ace Fluency.
Okay, yes. At that time, I was not able to introduce myself in correct manner. So I made a lot of mistake. After that, I after started using this application, I started watching conversational videos on YouTube, and then I got to know how to introduce my ourselves. So that was my first call, and still I remember the next person was from Delhi, I think. and he was very genuine person, and he taught me a little bit how to introduce myself, yourself. So yes, that was my first call, and the first person, he was very good, I think, and
Okay.
he helped me.
Okay. The first
Mhm.
person on your first audio call, you remember who he was?
He was male, and I think he was from Delhi.
Okay. Okay. He was from
Actually,
Delhi.
I don't. Mhm.
Okay, you can't recall.
I
You don't. When you made your first audio call, you were not able to introduce yourself. Then you watched some conversational videos and learned how to introduce yourself. Then you made your
yes.
next call. You met someone who was very cooperative. He taught you
Mhm.
how to introduce yourself, and your second audio call went well, right? And then you
Mhm.
got
Yes,
little
ma'am.
confidence, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Right.
Okay. Okay.
And I have subscribed your channel also, and many more channels I have subscribed, who is very perfect in English language. So I try to watch only those videos who their videos are perfect and their language is perfect. So I can't mistake again if I watch anyone's video who is not good in English. So I will make like they are making mistakes. So I try to watch only those person who is good in English. So
Okay.
I have subscribed many more
Okay.
who is trained.
Okay, so you have subscribed to only those YouTube channels on which you think that the tutors are good. You
Mhm.
have subscribed to my channel. When did you start watching my channel?
Actually, I think 1 year ago, I have been watching conversational videos. 1 year, one
Okay,
and more than 1 year
okay. So
actually.
you've been watching my videos for more than 1 year. Okay. So you
Mhm.
are watching
Yes.
conversational videos and there are daily use English sentences videos also. Have you watched them?
Sometimes I watch, but most of the time I watch conversational videos
Okay.
only.
There are many channels which provide English daily use English sentences. So do you
Mhm.
think those are more helpful or conversational videos are more helpful?
Yes, those are also important for us because when we are in initial stage at that time. But I think I have learned a little bit grammar. So daily routine and all these things I know a little bit. So I go with conversational videos to so I get to know many more new things from conversational videos.
Okay, that's great. Okay, tell me some memorable incident from your childhood. Was there any memorable and special experience from your childhood?
Okay. Mm, I was a very naughty kind of child when I was child. So I used to go outside to play, and most of the time I fall down while playing. So my mother always scold me, "Don't go outside. If you go outside, so you definitely get something scratch and you will fall down." Because I used to feel how to say.
You used to fall down
Uh,
all the time. Whenever you used to play outside, you would fall down.
so 2 times I have got fracture in my hand. Yes, that yes, I was very naughty kind of child actually. So, but
Okay,
I love to I used to love to play outside ground games only.
you got a fracture in your hand twice. You used to play outside so much in the childhood.
Yes.
Okay. So you had
Mhm.
many friends in the childhood?
Yes, I had because I belongs to very small village. So in village, every child has many more friends because they are not very much. They are care. Always parents are care. They do care, but the free environment are available in village. So they don't scold every time. Don't go here and there. So I had a lot of friends in my childhood. We used to play in temple and ground in my school was near to my house, so we used to go in school to school ground to play.
Okay. So you had many friends
Mhm.
because you used to live in a village. Okay. And you
Yes.
had many friends you used to play in the school ground. So sometimes you fell down in the school ground also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
While playing Coco, so in school itself, I got fracture in my hand
Okay. Okay.
while playing Coco. Do you know
So
Coco play
yeah, yeah, I
game?
have played Kho so much in my school time. So did you
Mhm.
get fracture in the elbow or hand?
In one hand, elbow, one hand on elbow, and one and near to how to say
Shoulder.
here only shoulder. No,
Okay.
not shoulder.
Okay.
Here only.
Okay. Once you got fracture here, and the other time you got
Mm-hmm.
fracture on the elbow. I also got my elbow fractured once when I was a child. We were all going to a wedding. We were all on a rickshaw, and I was a small child, like I was about 5, 6 years old. And my mama, my mother, and my aunt were there on the rickshaw, and I was sitting in between. So I was constantly saying that stop the rickshaw, because I was feeling that I would fall down. But they thought she was saying just like that. Then suddenly a speed breaker came, and I fell off the rickshaw. And the rickshaw had the rickshaw puller, and my mother and my aunt. So three people were there on the rickshaw. So it was so much weight. So my elbow got fractured. I still
Yes.
remember how much I used to cry, and it took about 1 month to heal it.
Oh.
And my mother and my aunt didn't realize that I got my elbow fractured. They took me to the wedding, and they were saying that please eat gulab jamun, please eat this and that. I was constantly crying. When we came back from the wedding, then my father realized that she had a fracture. My father realized that she had a fracture. He took me to the doctor
Okay.
at 2 a.m. in the night when I didn't stop crying. Then they understood there was a fracture. Before that, they were thinking that, she was crying for nothing.
This pain was out of control.
Yeah.
Very
So,
hard to handle.
so your name is Ashwini.
Yes, please go
Ashwini, I
ahead.
told you an incident from my childhood. I want you to narrate the same incident from my life in your own words. Now you have to narrate this incident in your own words. So this is the speaking activity for you.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Uh, when you were going to manage, I was. Is am I right?
Yeah. When I was going to a wedding
Okay.
function,
You were going to.
you assume that you are me. So
Okay.
you say about yourself that I was going to a wedding function.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was 5 and 6 years old, at that time it happened. When I was going to a marriage, to attend marriage, we were going in a auto rickshaw with my aunt and
No,
my
no. A
my
normal
mother.
rickshaw.
So
A normal rickshaw. You can't fall off an auto rickshaw. It was a normal rickshaw which someone, pedals. So I fell off that rickshaw. Yeah. जिसको पैडल मार के
Okay.
चलाते हैं, that one.
Okay, we were going. I was going with my aunt and my mother. So at that time, I was feeling to go outside, but I was saying to my mother, I have to go outside, but he was not listening to me. He felt that she is only she felt that she was only crying to go outside, but she did not listen to me. And I suddenly I jumped outside from a rickshaw, and the rickshaw came from my hand to other side, and in rickshaw my mother and my mother aunt and driver was a seat sat on in rickshaw, so that rickshaw was too heavy, and all the weight was were on my hand.
All
So
that
it was
weight came
very
on my arm and my elbow.
so it was very painful moment for me, and somehow my mother picked me out, and um, anyhow we go to we went to manage we went to attend the marriage, but at that time my mother and my aunt kept offering me to eat something jamun and something sweets, but I was kept crying because I had a lot of pain in my hand. So but I was not listening to them, but and they did not realize 2 and 3 hours after that accident. But when my father met with me, at that time he realized that I have got a fracture in my elbow. So after that we went to hospital, and I got a fracture. We got to know I had a fracture in my hand, and after that I had a plaster of Paris on my hand for 1 month, and it took 1 month to heal that pain.
Yeah, very good, very good. You spoke very well.
Thank
I would correct a few mistakes. I didn't jump from the rickshaw. मैं कूदी नहीं थी, अपने आप गिरी थी.
Okay.
I had fallen off the rickshaw because the balance was like that. I had a feeling that I would fall down, but they didn't listen to me. I kept saying that I would fall down. They didn't listen to me, and they all kept going. Suddenly, I fell off. All the weight came on my elbow. My elbow got fractured. And even then they took me to the wedding. and kept offering me sweets and everything. And after I got home, then my father realized that she was in so much pain and it must be a fracture. Then in the night at around 1 or 2 a.m., they took me to the doctor. So yeah, he had put a cast on my hand, and yeah, so it healed within a month. And now I don't even remember that it was left elbow or right elbow. Now I don't even remember because I was so young at that time.
But still, I have one mark in my hand
Okay.
when I got a fracture.
Okay, you have the marks of fracture even now. Okay. So, Ashwini, this was a nice activity. These kind of activities give you opportunities to speak. So, you try to speak with yourself and try to include these kind of activities when you talk on Ace Fluency and CV also. So, yeah, when the other person tells you some incident, you try to describe it in your own words. And when you tell some incident, ask the other person to describe the same incident. These activities will help you a lot. Yeah, you have any questions for me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I want to improve my vocabulary also, but you must realize that I did not use even single word, a new word, but I want to improve vocabulary. So, what should I exactly do to improve my vocabulary also?
What do you think is the best way to improve your vocabulary? What do you think it is?
I have heard from many tutors we should put 3-4 words in a day, and we should practice by using only those words. We should make sentence 5-6 sentence by using only those words. So we will improve our vocabulary. But it did not work with me.
See, it is not the best way to improve your vocabulary. This method doesn't work. I have never used this method. So I will tell you the best method. The best way is to read a story or to read a newspaper, magazine, or anything. So some words will keep coming again and again, and you will understand the meaning without looking up the dictionary. So when you encounter a word 5-6 times, and even then, if you are not able to understand that word, then or check the dictionary and understand that word. But I think 70% meaning will be already clear to you. You will automatically know what it means because you will understand in context. When it appears in the story again and again, let's say I tell you that he humiliated me. I felt so bad because he humiliated me. Now, without looking in the dictionary, you can understand what humiliation means. It must be disrespect or insult or something like that.
Insulting.
Yeah, that is how you learn new words, and that's a better way to learn new words because you clearly understand the meaning and usage. So you read a lot as much as you can and watch English movies and series. There also you will listen to new words, and when they will say those words 5-6 times, you will understand the meaning automatically. But if you are not able to understand, then check their meanings. So that is the most effective way to learn new words. I have also learned all new words like that. I never wrote 5-6 words every day and then used them. I read something or I watched news or English movies or series, and I always learned new vocabulary from there. So
I will definitely try it.
Yeah. All the best, Ashwini. It was such a lovely conversation and you spoke really well.
Thank you so much, ma'am, appreciating me, and thank you for giving me your precious time. Thank you.
Okay, then all the best.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, bye-bye.